Greetings, guitar engineers. I'm Desi Cerna, and in this video, I give you 7 ways to improve your guitar playing for songwriting. It's difficult to write and perform songs when your guitar playing skills are weak or non-existent. This is especially true to newcomers to songwriting who have little to no experience playing an instrument. But by following my 7 recommendations, you can get your guitar skills in order so that nothing holds you back from writing great sounding, meaningful music. Let's dive into my list. Number 1, embrace the idea that you are a guitar player. If your mindset is that you're not a guitar player, you're just trying to play a little so that you can write songs, then you're going to struggle. If you want to get good at guitar, then you need to care about it. You need to be excited about playing, and you need to dedicate yourself to doing it as well as you can, at least to an extent. More on that in a moment. So think of yourself as a guitar player and a songwriter, not just a songwriter. Number 2, focus on being a rhythm guitarist primarily. Strumming chords on guitar is what we call rhythm guitar. Now, technically, anything you play in guitar, including riffs and guitar solos, includes rhythm, but we use the term rhythm guitar to refer to the mainly chordal guitar parts that don't include lead lines. Rhythm guitar parts usually provide the basic structure to a song to support the vocals and other instrumentation. As a songwriter, this is what you need to be most concerned about. So your guitar playing should focus on rhythm guitar since you're going to use it to support your melodies and vocals. As you focus on developing your rhythm guitar skills, you want to learn open chords, power chords, and bar chords because these are the 3 basic types of chords that are generally used on guitar. Open chords get their name because they contain open strings and they're played in what is known as the open position here in the first few frets on the fretboard. The power chord shape is a small movable chord shape that's usually played on 2 or 3 strings. Bar chords are played by laying your index finger across all of the strings and then using your remaining fingers to build different types of movable chord shapes. By learning how to use open chords, power chords, and bar chords, you can make use of a large portion of the fretboard, you can play in any key, and you can play a variety of chord progressions just like you hear in popular songs. But you need to take your time learning these chords, and you need to make sure you learn them in the right order: open chords, power chords, and bar chords, because each type of chord gets increasingly more difficult to use. Bar chords in particular can be real challenging at first, but they will be easier after you've strengthened your hand and developed some dexterity by using the simpler open chord and power chord shapes to play songs. Moving on, the number 3 thing you can do to improve your guitar playing for songwriting is learn songs. Without a doubt, the most important thing you can do to improve your guitar playing skills and your songwriting skills is to learn songs by other artists. When you learn songs by other artists, you see exactly how things go together to make songs. And you play in the manner of real music. So the more songs that you learn how to play, the better your playing will become. You'll begin to get a feel for the basic types of strumming patterns that guitarists use. You'll see which chords sound good together. And you'll get to know the basic structure that most songs follow, like verse, chorus, bridge, and so on. Now, you don't need to learn all of the guitar parts in songs. Often songs have several guitar tracks featuring a variety of different parts, including lead guitar parts. As a songwriter, you can focus on just the basic rhythm guitar parts. This would include the basic chords and the basic strumming patterns. This will equip you to support your singing, whether you're playing a stripped-down version of a song by yourself at an open mic night or you're sitting in with a full band. Moving on, the number 4 thing you can do to improve your guitar playing for songwriting is learn music theory. Learn practical music theory that relates to the elements you commonly hear in familiar songs. This would include understanding the construction of the major scale and how the scale tones are stacked and used to form chords, and how these chords are used to play chord progressions. This is where we get the number system that's used as a shorthand method to track musical movement, and it is an invaluable tool for songwriters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. There are 7 chords that are all related, work perfectly together, and can be used for making music. And when you know in which scale a chord progression fits, then you can use the scale for your vocal melodies and harmonies. Now, you might be able to find pitches through trial and error just using your ear, but as they say, knowing where to look is half the battle. Pick through the notes of the chords you play and play through the related scales to find good pitches that are in key and can be used for your vocal parts. Now, you can learn more about scales and chord progressions by checking out either one of my books, Fretboard Theory or Guitar Theory for Dummies. However, I would save the music theory until after you've developed the skills to play along with complete songs using open chords, power chords, and bar chords. The theory is great, it's very useful for songwriters, but don't get ahead of yourself. Get your basic playing skills in order first. Continuing with our list, the number 5 thing you can do to improve your guitar playing for songwriting is learn the basics of strumming and fingerpicking. We've already discussed how you can learn the basics of strumming by playing along with lots of familiar songs. But sometimes you might want to support your vocals with guitar playing that has a softer touch to it. This is where fingerpicking comes in. I recommend you learn how to play some popular yet simple fingerpicked songs such as Fast Car by Tracy Chapman, You Were Meant for Me by Jewel, and Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran. These are fantastic songs by great songwriters who are able to accompany themselves nicely with basic chords and simple fingerpicking techniques. The number 6 thing you can do to improve your guitar playing for your songwriting is this. Split your time in between being a songwriter and a cover artist. The more songs you learn by other artists, the more skilled you'll be at writing and performing your own songs. Most successful songwriters started out by playing covers, and doing so was a really important part of their musical development. Playing covers will expose you to different musical ideas. It'll give you an opportunity to refine your skills, and ultimately, it will help you find your own unique voice. It'll also help you fill out your set list and get more gigs. And the more gigs you have, the more experience you'll get playing in front of others, and the better you'll get at it. Plus, you're going to need the money from those gigs too. So you can see with all these benefits, you definitely don't want to skip this critical step. Wrapping up my list of the 7 ways you can improve your guitar playing for songwriting is this. Find other people who can help you get better. You can learn a lot by playing with and getting feedback from other musicians. A good drummer can help let you know when your timing is off. A good singer can let you know when your singing is flat. And a good guitar player can introduce you to some new chord voicings that might inspire you to write a new song. And of course, working with a good teacher can be extremely helpful. A good teacher is one that can put together a plan to help you reach your specific goals. You may need to ask around and try out a few different instructors until you find one that's a good fit. But don't give up too soon, because the right instructor can make a huge difference on how well and quickly you make progress. You can even connect with me online using Zoom, Skype, or FaceTime. Just visit my website, guitarmusictheory.com, and click on the private lesson link. So there are my 7 ways to improve your guitar playing for songwriting. If you found this video helpful, click like and leave me some positive feedback. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below and I'll reply. Perhaps this lesson is exactly what you needed to hear right now, or maybe your guitar playing needs help in other areas. If you need help determining what you should specifically be working on right now so you can make progress and reach your music goals, go to my website, guitarmusictheory.com. Answer the questions I ask you about your playing, and I'll send you free custom video instruction calibrated to your current level. I'll show you what you should specifically be working on right now in order to move forward and reach your music goals. Enroll in your free video course now at guitarmusictheory.com. You can click on the link in the video description. Well, thanks for watching. I'm Desi Cerna. Before you go, be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell to receive alerts when new videos are uploaded. Then keep playing and stay tuned for more.